All right, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby, if you don't know. So today's video is going to be a 14-week update. I'm finally in the second trimester. I am so excited. I wrote down some notes because one of my symptoms is memory. So let's start out with that. My memory, like ever since I found out I was pregnant, just like slowly has gotten worse. It's like pregnancy brain, which I know, like I've like read articles saying like it's not totally understood why we have pregnancy brain, but that's just one thing I've really struggled with, just like remembering things, being on top of things, like figuring stuff out, thinking quickly, like problem solving. That has been really hard on me, and it just feels like it just keeps getting worse throughout my pregnancy. A lot of things have gotten better since I've hit about 13 weeks. The nausea is a big thing. I didn't really have trouble vomiting. The only time I really did was because I got like a stomach bug. So I don't really think that was pregnancy related. But nausea was definitely that I was really having trouble with, and just like eating a full meal. Because I would go to work and like I'd have my break, so I hadn't eaten for about 4 hours, and then give me a lunch, and I would have trouble eating just like one sandwich, which shouldn't really be a lot for me. Even without being pregnant, I normally eat a lot. One thing is I've been having some cramping. It feels like period cramps, but just like very mild, like nowhere near as tense as when I actually had my period. And that's been kind of hard because it does make me nervous, because last time I had cramping like that, I had a miscarriage, so it just is something that like is in the back of my mind. But I did have that with Hadassah's pregnancy, so I'm not too concerned. I might bring it up in my next appointment if it continues, but it started around 13 weeks and it kind of has like gone away, so I'm hoping it's nothing to be concerned about. I've been having a lot of back pain, which I think one of my ribs is actually out of place, so I'm not sure if it has to do with that, but like also like my low back just like is sore a lot and stuff. And I'm not sure if like I'm getting round ligament pain or like I just need to see a chiropractor or something. But like my lower back and like hip area has just been really sore and like tender. It's nothing like too bad, but it's just something I've noticed. I talked about in my 10-week update that my mood was really off. It's definitely like not back to normal. I'm still very moody to begin with. I'm a very like dramatic, loud, moody type of person. So with this pregnancy, it got really bad, but it's kind of dialed back, so it's nowhere near as bad, but it's still something that affects me. It's just a lot easier, and me and Zack are doing a lot better because of it. I do feel like during week 13 I felt like I was crying a lot, and I was a lot more emotional to things, and they would push me to that point to cry quicker. Week 14 I haven't really felt that as much, so that's nice, but it's something that I've noticed has changed. Even though my mood's gotten better, I've still been more sensitive. One thing is I have low progesterone for this pregnancy, and I've been getting progesterone injections twice a week with 200 milligrams. And I just got my progesterone checked at almost, I want to say it was almost 12 weeks. And they actually changed my dose to 100 milligrams, which is actually way easier. It's literally half the amount they're giving me. And so like I was having a lot of trouble just like sitting, and like Zack's the one that does the injections, so learning where to do the injections where they're not as sensitive. So definitely lowering the dose has been so much easier. That's something that I've been very grateful for, and that my progesterone is at a level where they're not as concerned, because during the first trimester that was something that was they were aware of, because I've had a history of miscarriage. They wanted to keep an eye out on that, and so I'm just really grateful that it's to a point where I can kind of breathe over it. and the shots are more tolerable and everything. Let me see what else. Another thing is I'm noticing like I am getting bigger, and clothes starting not to fit my jeans. Like I have a lot of high-waisted jeans, and where the band on the high-waisted jeans, they'll fit like over my belly button or underneath my hips. Like they won't stay in between just because it's like too stretchy. So like I either have to wear a belt and wear them super high, which like hurts, or I have to, they just like roll down during work. So that's something that's kind of funny that I've noticed. I'm not yet to the point where I need to shop for maternity clothes though. So I'm kind of like should I buy more? Should I wait? So I've kind of been waiting. I've bought like a couple shirts, just because I used to wear like a lot of snug fitting shirts, and with the weight gain and the changes in the body, like 14 weeks is kind of that in-between place where you're not yet like, oh, it's a pregnant belly, but like it just looks like you're kind of really fat. Like they're not really sure if it's like weight gain or like a baby, which is the baby, thank goodness. But it's just kind of uncomfortable, and I'm not super comfortable in my body yet, so I've been just getting shirts that are a little looser in the stomach area just to make me feel more confident when I go out and feel like comfortable. So that is another thing. Those are most of the ones I've written down. I can't really think of much besides that. It's one of those things where I realized like a lot of my symptoms that I was having actually went way down during the second trimester, which is really nice. It's been so much easier. I feel like myself. I just feel like myself, and it's been so nice. All right, well, Hadassah is actually waking up. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this update. Yeah, I'm hoping to do, I don't know if I'm gonna do every week. I think I'm just gonna do every couple of weeks as I'm able, just because it's kind of easier for me right now and I'm still getting used to this. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or leave a comment just saying how you felt about it, or what your symptoms are for your pregnancy. I kind of like to compare and see where other people are at, just to know. Pregnancy is one of those things where you kind of feel like an alien, and to feel more normal would be great. But so thank you guys for watching. Let me know. Subscribe.